Good afternoon, everyone. I am so excited that you have joined us online. My name is Jonathan Saraparu, and I am the administrator here at Bishop McManus Academy, and I am joined by Ms. Hines.
Hello.
And Dr. Benson.
Good afternoon.
So this is a awards recognition ceremony that we have never had before, and we know that you are watching online, all of our BMA family and friends. Man, we are so excited that you are here today. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open up with a word of prayer. Go ahead and drop a like or a comment right now. Let us know who you are. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know that you are joining us online right now. So I'm going to go ahead and open up with a word of prayer, and then we are going to get started with this epic awards recognition ceremony. Let's pray. Father, I thank you for everyone here. I thank you for everyone online. I thank you for every person that has joined us today. Please bless every one of our students, bless our parents, and bless everyone that is watching right now. We praise you now in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Well, I'm excited to kick off this awards recognition ceremony with the very, very first set of certificates for our preschool 2 and 3 completion. And each student in this category has met the academic requirements to be promoted to the next level in the early childhood development program. And they are Jade Bourgeois, Yasmin Bourgeois, Josiah Craig, Blake Forrest, Ava Gavion, Royal Jackson, Grant Johnson, Marcus Jones, Cannon Joseph, Gabriel Tennant, Jackson Worthen, and Zahana Williams. Congratulations on completing that, guys. All right, and now let's move to the pre-K 4 certificates of completion. Each student in this category has successfully completed the early childhood development program and will now be promoted to kindergarten. And they are Lucas Cuevas, Cam Lawrence, Juan Rocha, Summer Scott. Guys, congratulations and good job going to kindergarten.
Man, we are so excited that everyone is here this afternoon. I'm so proud of those students. They've done a fantastic job. I want to go ahead and just go to a video. You know, a lot of times we are creating memories throughout the year, and a lot of our students have done amazing things this year, and so we want to highlight all of the accomplishments and all of the events that has taken place in our pre-K 2-3 through kindergarten class. Let's watch. Man, I know you guys enjoyed that video. We're so proud of all of our pre-K 2-3 through kindergarten students. And now we're going to transition to another portion of our award ceremony.
Right now, we're going to talk about the most improved students by class for our preschool through 4th grade, and then recognition for subjects in grades 5 through 8. The students in this category have shown a deep passion throughout the year to overcome their academic adversities and to conquer the challenges head on. BMA at this time would like to acknowledge our most improved students by class in grades preschool through 4th and by subject in grades 5 through 8th. For preschool, Cannon Joseph. Pre-K 4, Summer Scott. Kindergarten, Antonio Hyatt. Now 1st grade, most improved student is Gerald Tony, and we have an honorable mention, David Alford. 2nd grade, Drehana Ranger. There is also an honorable mention for Jacoby Myers. 3rd grade, most improved, Maya Kuzan. And then an honorable mention for Chance Muse. 4th grade, Raymond Hughes. Honorable mention, Malik John. In 5th through 8th grade, the most improved student in English this year is Paul Bryant. And we have 2 honorable mentions in that category, which is Nyla Mitchell and Cassie Hollins. For history, the most improved student in 5th through 8th grade, Antoine Walker. Congratulations, Antoine. And then an honorable mention for Rihanna Tolbert and Tyrone Smith. For science, most improved student, Dwight Matthews. Honorable mention, Ethan McFarland and Layla Andrews. And final category is most improved student in math, Nicholas Quintero, with an honorable mention for Corey Norbert and also for Caitlin Barnes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Benson. Man, how about we drop some likes and tell people about how awesome they are in the comments right there. Man, you can say high five, great job. Congratulate our fellow students as everyone is watching the video right now. This next category is a Special Achievement Award that we want to give out to a student. This is the first time we've ever given this award. It's very prestigious. This is the Essential 55 Award. And it says here that our faculty and our staff of Bishop McManus Academy would like to present this special achievement recognition to a student who has exhibited integrity, who has exhibited character, and who has followed the guidelines and conducted themselves by the Essential 55. If you don't know much about the Essential 55, it's 55 rules that our school operates by. Our students do a great job, but this one student has done a great job all year, and they have gotten 0 demerits all year long. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to award right now Mr. Isaac King, the first recipient of the Essential 55 Award. Let's give him a hand, give him a shout out right there in the comments. So our next portion of our award ceremony that we want to go to is we want to go to our student voted awards, the Who's Who Awards in grades 5th through 8th. This award, entitled Who's Who, is for the students voted on by the students in grades 5th through 8th. The recipients receive the most student body votes in the following categories. So the most school-spirited boy, drum roll please in the comments. I know you guys are excited right now, but most school-spirited boy voted on by his peers is Mr. Joseph Davenport. Let's give Joseph a shout out right now in the comments. And the most school-spirited girl voted on by their peers is Miss Mariah Brown. We're so excited that Mariah is receiving that award. So this next award is an awesome award voted on by our peers. Next award is the most handsome boy and the most beautiful girl. I know this is a very important award in all BMA history, right? Don't they enjoy this one a whole lot? So the most handsome boy at Bishop McManus Academy, voted on by his peers, is Mr. Dwight McGee. Give a shout out to Dwight. Thank you so much for doing an awesome job this year and looking sharp whenever you come in. And the most beautiful girl voted on by her peers is Miss Deshonda Thayard. Great job, Deshonda. We're so proud of you. The next category is one that I like because this one shows the kindness of a student, and they've done a fantastic job. So the friendliest boy is Nyrone Flint, voted on by his peers. Great job, Nyrone. And the friendliest girl is Jaya Davenport. Thank you so much. That's the first portion of our Who's Who Awards. The next portion is coming a little bit later towards the end of our ceremony today.
All right, and now we want to move to another category, our extracurricular awards. So the students in this category are the superstars that have dedicated themselves to being a part of the extracurricular activity offered through our after-school program. We honor and recognize the following clubs and house council members. So first up, we have our art club, which consisted of Deja Alford, Isaiah Harvey, and Ayana Armstead. Next up, our yearbook club consisted of Brody Wilkins and Nyla Pounds. In our STEM club, we had James Isaacs, Christina Smith, Peyton Andrews, Elijah Wilson, Aiden Trosclair, Jonathan Faraparu, Liam McManus, Brooklyn Francis, Alexander King, Soraya Wilson, and Caden Thomas. In our book club this year, we had Elena Williams, Christina Smith, Garrel Tony, James Isaacs, Jonathan Faraparu, Kyrielle Finister, Sarai Darby, and Olivia McManus. Also, we had event greeters. These greeters were Maya Kuzan, Peyton Andrews, Christina Smith, Jordan Andrews, Aaliyah Eddy, Nyla Pounds, Brody Wilkins, Hope Williams, Joseph Davenport, Devery Lawrence, and Jaya Davenport. Thank you guys so much for participating in those clubs.
Those students did a fantastic job, Mrs. Hines, and we're so excited that they are a part of our student body. And we want to break right here, right now, and we just want to show a highlight video of everything that's happened throughout the year for our first grade through fourth grade. Those students are fantastic. They've done a phenomenal job this year, and so we just want to let them see all the stuff that they've done and have fun with it. So we'll see you right after this video.
And a liquid keeps the size but not its shape. Yes, no, but the one that starts the same has 3 letters in its name. Gas does not keep its size nor its shape.
Man, I know that video was awesome. It's so great to see all of the amazing things that has happened this year. And so we're so thankful that everybody's joining us again. And so I'm gonna switch it over to Dr. Benson, and he's gonna tell us about some more amazing awards. Very important right here.
Very important. House Council members this year. House Council was so important to our success this year as a school. And our 2019-20 appointed House Council members for grades 4 through 8 were installed into their leadership position at the beginning of the school year to represent their student body members. They represented with passion necessary to make a positive change on campus. Staff members are very proud of the accomplishments made in planning events, and it contributed to a thriving and engaging campus life experience this year at BMA. So, House of Altruismo first, best house. Joseph Davenport, Rashad Montague, and our 2 representatives were Matthew Marcel and Mariah Brown. For the House of Amistad, Keelah Myers and Kaylin Garrett. And our 2 representatives were Jaya Davenport and Caden Ward. House of River, Alayla Mason, Jordan Seals. And our 2 representatives, Tyler Holmes and Brandon Wilkins. And finally, the House of Isabindi, Frederick Green and Hope Williams. And our 2 representatives for Isabindi, Breon Johnson and Deshonda Thayard.
And Dr. Benson, I have an incredible announcement that I would like to make to everyone that's watching right now. So every year, the House Council does an amazing job, but all of our wonderful students earn house points on how well they follow the Essential 55. And I am proud to announce that this year, drum roll please, everybody that's at your house right now, the house that earned the most points this year at Bishop McManus Academy is none other than the House of River. Give it up. I know y'all are jumping and screaming right now.
We get a R-E-V.
R-E-V-E-U-R, right? Awesome. We're so excited for all of our wonderful students. You did an amazing job this year in earning your right to be called House Champions for the 2019-2020 school year. We're so excited about the House of River, which Ms. Hines and I lead that house. So again, we're excited. We're going to keep on going here for our elective highlight awards, and the elective highlight award recognizes the students that excel in their elective studies. So our creative award in our elective for film and media goes to Leno Knox, and our best editor in film and media goes to Deshonda Thayard. Great job, guys. In robotics and STEM, the best STEM engineer goes to Matthew Marcel and Mariah Brown. Great job, guys. In our visual arts elective, the best artist, students did a phenomenal job this year, is Deja Alford and Isaiah Harvey. Great job, guys. And so our elective highlight award for performing arts goes to the best dancer is Brandy Brown. Let's give her a hand right there when you're online. Drop in the comments how awesome Brandy was this year. Our best supporting actress this year was Cameron Trips. Great job, Cameron. Best supporting actor was Jaden Taylor. I know you remember his performance of Glory in our Black History program. And now we want to recognize our best actress this year in performing arts is none other than Miss Melena Broussard. Fantastic job, Melena. And a gentleman that's been here for many years now, the best actor is none other than Joseph Davenport. Great job, Joseph. We're extremely proud of you.
That's awesome. Guys, make sure y'all are dropping some fire emojis in the comments. Those guys did a great job. Well, now we want to move on to the next segment, which is very, very important. It's our Academic Achievement Awards for the year 2019-2020. And we're going to start with pre-K 2 and 3 through kindergarten advanced readers. And the following students excelled in the BMA reading program. And those students are Blake Forrest, who's in pre-K 2 and 3, Zahana Williams, who is also in pre-K 2 and 3, Lucas Cuevas in pre-K 4, and Olivia McManus, who's in kindergarten. Awesome job to our readers at BMA.
The next category is honor roll for all 4 quarters for kindergarten through 8th grade. We want to recognize those students that have earned their place on the A-B honor roll for the entire school year. And these students are Peyton Andrews, Melena Broussard, Mariah Brown, Morgan Burrell, Haley Campos, Aaliyah Eddy, Cariel Finster, Brooklyn Francis, Chance Gardner, Lene Haynes, Anaya Hilton, Raymond Hughes, James Isaacs, Breon Johnson, Terrell Johnson, Kai Joseph, Alexander King, Raina McCovens, Olivia McManus,
Jaden Myers, Abraham Ojuela, Layla Pounds, Nyla Pounds, Johanna Ranger, Christina Smith, Jonathan Saraparu, Jaden Taylor, Deshonda Thayard, Aiden Trosclair, Malachi Trosclair, Joseph Vining, Adam Whitaker, Brandon Wilkins, Brody Wilkins, Elena Williams, Hope Williams, and Soraya Wilson.
Fantastic job, man. Drop some comments right now. Let those students know how much we appreciate them and how much of an awesome job that they have done this year. So now I want to recognize the students engaged in grades, K through 8th, that have had the highest overall average in each grade. The following students have earned the honor of having the highest average of all combined subjects for their grade. So right now, while you're at home, let me get a drum roll, please. The highest average in kindergarten, we'll start there, goes to none other than Olivia McManus. Great job, Olivia. The highest average in 1st grade goes to Alexander King. Great job, Alex. The highest overall average in 2nd grade goes to Elena Williams. Awesome job. The highest overall average in 3rd grade goes to James Isaacs. The highest overall average in the 4th grade goes to Jaden Taylor. The highest overall average in the 5th grade goes to Sarai Darby. The highest overall average in the 6th grade goes to Bria Hines. The highest overall average in the 7th grade goes to Curlia Joseph. And the highest overall average in the 8th grade, drum roll please everybody, I know the 8th graders are waiting right now, but it goes to Breon Johnson. Great job, guys, you are fantastic.
The next category is the highest overall average in each subject in grades K through 8. The following students have earned the highest average for their grade level in one of the four core subjects. So beginning with kindergarten, math goes to Cariel Finster and Olivia McManus, who tied for the highest overall average. Social studies, Joseph Vining. ELA and phonics, Olivia McManus. In science is Malachi Trosclair. For first grade, math, Alexander King. Social studies, Adam Whitaker. Science, Alexander King. And English, Alexander King. And science, Adam Whitaker. Wonderful, guys. Okay, 7th grade, math. There is a tie. 2nd grade, math. There's a tie between Aiden Trosclair and Jonathan Saraparu. For social studies, Elena Williams. For 2nd grade English, Alfonso Martin. And 2nd grade science, another tie, Aiden Trosclair and Alfonso Martin. 3rd grade, my goodness. For math, James Isaacs. For social studies, James Isaacs. For English, James Isaacs. And for science, who do you think? James Isaacs. Finally, 4th grade, math, Jaden Taylor. Social studies, Jaden Taylor. English, Jaden Taylor. And science, Jaden Taylor.
Wow, awesome job. Y'all make sure y'all drop some emojis in the comments for these guys. They're doing so great. Let's move on to our 5th grade math, Bo Woods. Social studies, Laciana Williams. English, Kennedy Malarshar. And science, Sarai Darby. And now for 6th grade, we have Bria Hines in math. For social studies, Bria Hines. For English, Rashad Montague. And for science, Brian Servalon. And for 7th grade, in math, Curlia Joseph. Social studies, Caden Ward. English, Curlia Joseph. And science, Paul Bryant. And last but not least, for 8th grade, highest average in math, Breon Johnson. Social studies, Matthew Marcel. English, Breon Johnson. And science, Matthew Marcel. Good job, guys.
Great job, man. We're so proud of every one of our students. They've done an exceptional job this year in the academics, and this is hard work paid off. So students, I want you to just thank your parents right now because they done a great job in working with you when you're away from school so you can do good while you're in school. Thank you so much, every student. Our next award that we want to give out is our Taylor Scholars Award. Students in grades 7th through 8th with an overall average of 90% to 100% will receive free admission into the Audubon Zoo, the IMAX, the Insectarium, and NOMA for a full year. Membership certificates will be mailed with your student's final report card. And now here are those students that are recipients of these awards. Curlia Joseph, Devery Lawrence, Aiden Clay, Kenneth Malarshar, Caden Ward, Breon Johnson, Matthew Marcel, Mariah Brown, Tyler Holmes, Deshonda Thayard, Haley Campos, Brandon Wilkins, Keithan Jefferson, and Joseph Davenport. We're so proud of you. You guys did an awesome job this year.
The next award is also an award that's new to us where we're awarding the composite Stanford 10 test scores. And again, the most recent scores that we have available, which would be normal at this point, is the 2018 to 19 school year. So these are students that have achieved above grade level in each of their associated subjects. So Mariah Brown was a 7th grader last year. She tested with a composite score of 12.8 on the 12th grade level. Joseph Davenport last year was a 7th grader with a total composite score of 9.9 on the 10th grade level. Aaliyah Eddy last year was a 3rd grader with a composite score of 4.9, and she tested on the 5th grade level. Nyrone Flint, last year's 7th grader, tested with a composite score of 8.1 on the 8th grade level. James Isaac, last year was a second grader with a composite score testing on the 5th grade level, 5.0. Breon Johnson, last year was a 7th grader with a total composite score of 10.0, testing on the 10th grade level. Kai Joseph, last year was a 2nd grader with a composite score of 3.7, testing on the 3rd grade level. Devery Lawrence, last year's 6th grader, tested with a composite score of 10.4 on the 10th grade level. Matthew Marcel, last year, listen to this, 7th grader last year with his composite score testing post-high school. Liam McManus, last year was a 1st grader with a composite score of 2.2, testing on the 2nd grade level. Ms. Hines has some more.
Yes, that's really awesome. We're going to move on to Abraham Ojuela, who last year was a 1st grader. And he had a composite score of 2.7, so he tested on a 2nd grade level. Nyla Pounds, last year she was in the 3rd grade, and she had a composite score of 4.9, so she tested on a 5th grade level. Layla Pounds, last year a 1st grader, she had a composite score of 2.5, so that's a 2nd grade level. Christina Smith, last year she was a 2nd grader and she tested with a composite score of 4.9, that's a 5th grade level. Jonathan Faraparu, last year was a 1st grader with a composite score of 3.3. He tested on a 3rd grade level. Aiden Trosclair, last year was a 1st grader and he tested with a composite score of 2.7 on the 2nd grade level. Caden Ward, last year was a 6th grader with a composite score of 9.7, testing on a 9th grade level. Last year, Brandon Wilkins was a 7th grader with a composite score of 10.7, testing on a 10th grade level. And finally, Brody Wilkins, last year was a 3rd grader and he tested with a composite score of 5.6 on the 5th grade level. If you don't drop a 100 emoji, because these guys did so well in the comments, go ahead and do that right now.
Man, Ms. Hines, I think that's so awesome. These students really excelled in standardized testing, which is not something that's fairly easy to excel in. You guys are educators, you've been doing this for a long time. Those students are doing a great job. So like Ms. Hines said, I just echo those sentiments. Drop some comments on them right now. Let them know how much you appreciate them. Let the parents know how much you appreciate them, because they have done a phenomenal job as well. As we move along here in our next portion of our award recognition ceremony, I would like to recognize some amazing people in our school this year. These are our kindergarten graduates for the class of 2020. So let's put our hands together, put some clapping emojis, put some hands praised emojis, say great things about these wonderful students in the comments there. So our first graduate this year that we want to recognize is Morgan Burrell. Our next graduate is Cariel Finster. Our next graduate kindergarten is Montana Jenkins. Kindergarten graduate this year, Olivia McManus. Graduating this year in kindergarten is Malachi Trosclair. Our next graduate is Joseph Vinning. And our final kindergarten graduate for the class of 2020 is Hannah Wilson. Let's give our graduating class of 2020 in kindergarten a great round of applause right there in your room at your house, right where you are. These next portion of people that we want to recognize, our students, our 8th grade graduates this year. Man, our 8th grade graduates, some of them have been here almost 10 years. And they've done a phenomenal job. I mean, they're only in the 8th grade. They've been here 10 years, they're only in the 8th grade, but they've been here since they were 3 years old, and we're very excited to recognize them this year. So 8th grade graduate this year, Jada Andrews, Brandy Brown, Mariah Brown, Haley Campos, Jaya Davenport, Joseph Davenport, Naron Flint, Tyler Holmes, Keithan Jefferson, Breon Johnson, Taj Johnson, Matthew Marcel, Deshonda Thayard, and Brandon Wilkins. Thank you so much. Those amazing students, man, please drop some comments right now for the class of 2020 here at Bishop McManus Academy. We're going to take a short break right now. We're going to show another highlight video of our 5th through 8th grade students. They've done a great job this year, making us laugh, giving us a lot of funny moments, giving us some crying moments, but they're students that have persevered, and we're so excited. Our teachers did a great job, and our students were exceptional in the classroom. And so let's all come together and let's watch that video, and I'll see you right after. know you guys enjoyed that video. It was so awesome to see all the awesome events that we've had this year and how funny our students are. They've done an amazing job. And so, again, we're so proud of them. One of the things you're going to always hear me say is amazing, because I love to say the word amazing. I think it's awesome because we have amazing students. And I know how hard it is as a parent to make sure that our kids do exceptional in the classroom. But I just want to recognize all of our teachers as well right now. Man, I just want to give you guys a round of applause. Clap, 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 clap. Give it up for all of your teachers online who have, again, done an amazing job this year in every single thing that they do. But our next portion of awards is one of my favorite awards. It's the Athletic Awards. And so this is the time where everybody needs to clue in and make sure that you're ready to shout, run around the house or wherever you're at. If you're get your sports emojis on. And so we're excited. So just want to recognize our 4th through 6th grade girls volleyball team, coached by Anthony Martin, and assistants were Kelsey Davis and Brooke McManus. And so we want to recognize our team. So first of all, we want to say, hey, we want to recognize Aaliyah Eddy, Amani Muse, Bria Hines, Hope Williams, JC Andrews, Jordan Andrews, Kennedy Malashar, Laciana Williams, and Sarai Darby. Let's give it up for our girls 4th through 6th grade volleyball team this year. So our captain of the volleyball team was Kennedy Malashar, and the most improved player, this player exhibited great perseverance throughout the year. And maybe they started off a little slow, but then they picked it up towards the end of the year, and we're proud of them. That athlete is Amani Muse. And the most valuable player this year, year 2019 and 2020, the most valuable girls volleyball 4th through 6th grade player is Kennedy Malashar. Great job, Kennedy. We're so excited for you.
Awesome job. And now I want to move on to the middle school girls volleyball team for 7th and 8th grade, which was coached by none other than Mr. Saraparu, as well as Coach Anthony Martin. And their assistants were Kelsey Davis and Brooke McManus. And the players on the volleyball team were Brandy Brown, Bria Hines, Breon Johnson, Deshonda Thayard, Haley Campos, Jaya Davenport, Kaylin Guerin, Kennedy Malashar, Curlia Joseph, Mariah Brown, and Sarai Darby. Their captains were Mariah Brown and Deshonda Thayard. The most improved player for the volleyball team was Brandy Brown, and the MVP, most valuable player, was Deshonda Thayard. Make sure y'all put some volleyball emojis in the comments, guys. Awesome job this year.
And we move on right now to the middle school boys basketball team. This is for 4th through 6th grade. The coaches this year were Coach Blair Brinson and Coach Anthony Martin. And the boys on this team were Akiman Bardell, Brian Cervellin, Chase Williams, Darren White, Dwayne Dewey, Dwight McGee, Dwight Matthews, James Curley, Jaden Taylor, and Terrell Johnson. The captain of the boys basketball team was Dwight McGee. The most improved player this year on the middle school team was Dwayne Dewey. And our MVP for 2019-2020 was Dwight McGee.
Awesome job, guys. We're going to keep it rolling right here. We just want to recognize our boys basketball team for 7th and 8th grade this year, coached as well by Coach Blair Brinson and Coach Anthony Martin. Thank you so much, gentlemen. You guys did a fantastic job this year. But those players are Aiden Clay, Brandon Wilkins, Caden Ward, Chance Taylor, Chaz Gardner, Devery Lawrence, Dwight McGee, Frederick Green, Keithan Jefferson, Kelvin Napoleon, Kenneth Malashar, and Nyrone Flint. The captain award this year goes to, we want to recognize them, Kenneth Malashar and Frederick Green. The most improved player this year was Kelvin Napoleon, and the most valuable player for our boys' 7th and 8th grade basketball team was Kenneth Malarshar. Great job, guys.
Wonderful. All right, guys, you got to get your running emojis ready because now we're going to talk about the cross-country team coached by Anthony Martin. And the runners on the cross-country team were Brian Cervellin, Chase Williams, Chaz Gardner, Isaac King, Jada Andrews, J.C. Andrews, Keithan Jefferson, Laciana Williams, Melena Broussard, and Nyrone Flint. And our MVP for the cross-country team 2019-2020 was none other than Nyrone Flint.
Great job. We're so excited about Nyrone and his achievements this year. We're going to move on to our flag football team coached by Anthony Martin, myself, Mr. Saraparu, and Coach Blair Brinson. So we want to recognize those players. Brandon Wilkins, Brian Cervellin, Chance Taylor, Chase Williams, Chaz Gardner, Darren White, Devery Lawrence, Dwight McGee, Dwight Matthews, Frederick Green, James Curley, Jaden Taylor, Keithan Jefferson, Kelvin Napoleon, Kenneth Malarshar, Matthew Marcel, Nyrone Flint, Terrell Johnson, Taj Johnson, and Tyler Holmes. The defensive player of the year was Matthew Marcel and Frederick Green. The most improved player on our flag football team was James Curley. And the 2019-2020 flag football most valuable player was Dwight McGee. Drop some emojis right now. Tell those guys how much you appreciate them for representing BMA right this year.
All right. Well, the next topic is my favorite. It's the cheerleaders. And can you guess who the coach was? It was me. Yeah, it was me. As well as Miss Reed. We had so much fun with these girls this year, this season. Our cheerleaders were Alayla Mason, Brandy Brown, Breon Johnson, Deshawnda Thayard, Haley Campos, Jaya Davenport, Kaylin Guerin, Cameron Trips, Kashmir Moye, Curlia Joseph, Melena Broussard, Mariah Brown, and Sanai Lewis. All right, let's go BMA, go Kings. Put your cheerleader emojis in the comments. Come on, girls.
I think Ms. Hines is about to break out
I'm
into some
excited.
cheers
I'm so
right
excited.
now. She's
BMA.
excited. But no, great job. Hey, what is a sporting event without cheerleaders? And again, what is a season if we don't try our absolute best? And right now, normally, if you were here, there's a type of ceremony that we have to recognize our teams this year that have excelled and won championships. You know, there's a saying that we have here at Bishop McManus Academy in our athletic department that says, friends come and go, but banners hang forever. And so right now, we want to recognize our boys basketball team, 4th through 6th grade, the Metro Middle School League City Champions. Let's recognize our boys basketball team. Give a shout out to them. We're so excited that they did an amazing job this year. They worked hard right here in this gymnasium and they were crowned champions this year. So we are proud of them. Our next championship team that we want to recognize is our 7th and 8th grade boys basketball team, Metro Middle School League champions with a record of 18-0. They did a fantastic job. They were undefeated. They did not lose a game. And so you're going to see their championship graphic pop up right now. Man, let's recognize them. Throw some football emojis in there, some running emojis, whatever you can. Recognize those students. And our first ever, wow. Dr. Benson and Ms. Hines, first ever flag football championship goes to none other than our boys flag football team, who did an amazing job this year. They had great coaches, they had great players, and so we're so proud of them. Metro Middle School League flag football champions for the 2019-2020 school year.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. We're about to round out and come to the end of our awards ceremony, but one of the most important awards that we feel that should be awarded every year is to the student, the boy and the girl that reflects the dignity and character of the school's lifestyle, the school's tradition, the school's values. We're talking everything. We're talking athletics. We're talking academics. Just in every way is an overall representation of Bishop McManus Academy. So it's my honor to this year give the awards or announce the awards for Mr. and Miss BMA. So drum roll, please. Hands up, here we go. And now Mr. BMA is none other than Brandon Wilkins.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Awesome
Brandon.
job, Brandon.
And if you were here, you would be standing right next to Miss BMA. And Miss BMA this year, I just want you to get that picture in your head, the two of them standing right next to each other, shoulder to shoulder. Miss BMA this year is none other than Mariah Brown.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Congratulations, you two.
Congratulations, guys. Man, you guys did a phenomenal job. We are so thankful of every single thing that you did this year. Mr. and Mrs. BMA is an extremely important award, and we just want you to know that we value the way that you have represented our school this year. We know that there are ups and there are downs that go throughout the school year. And so when we're doing life together, when we're doing school together, we know that it's hard, but it's also very rewarding when you persevere and you sacrifice time that you could be doing something else, but you're spending time encouraging and inspiring people. So hard work pays off. We're so thankful for all of our students, and we're especially thankful for Mr. and Mrs. BMA, Brandon Wilkins and Mariah Brown. This next category is the last award. It's the award that is given to the students that have exhibited amazing Christian character this year. It's voted on by our staff members. It's not voted on by our students. Our staff members, we think long and hard about the students that have really represented Christ's character this year. Again, it's something that you have to kind of make sure that you're encouraging everyone, staying in the Word of God, at the same time not compromising your faith to please a friend, but really pleasing God first and allowing everything else to come into its place. And so the young lady that we want to recognize, the 2019-2020 Christian Character Award goes to Milena Broussard. Man, please somebody give her a great hand right now in all of the comments. Great job, Milena. We know you did an awesome job. First year student here at Bishop McManus Academy. And the last and final award that we're giving out right now is our Christian Character Award. The young man that has exhibited Christ's likeness in everything that he did this year. Christian Character 2019-2020 goes to Joseph Davenport. Awesome job, Joseph. Awesome job. He did an amazing job representing Bishop McManus Academy this year. We're so thankful. Well, guys, this is it. Another year has gone by. Our first ever virtual award ceremony. We know that everyone right now is going through different times, but we are encouraged because we want faith to be our driving light. The Word of God, the knowledge of God, and the power of God is so evident, it's so important. Our slogan here at Bishop McManus Academy is that we're equipped to excel through Christ, changing our generation. And we know that we have many generation changers out there. And so parents, we just want to thank you for allowing us to educate your kids this year. I just want to take this time, make sure that you be looking out for information about our graduation. As of right now, it's on June 30th. You can watch it live, and our graduates can have an amount of people come, and so we will be sending out more information about that. But join us for our graduation ceremony online. For those of you that can watch it, and our graduates, we're praying that they'll be able to be in person, and we're going to have a tremendous time celebrating them. Well, until next year, see you guys later. Be blessed, and thank you for joining us for this broadcast.